Everybody, what's up? Michael Edward here, head trader at True Trading Group. April 17th. I'm just taking what the market gives me, guys. I'm focusing on singles and doubles. I'm not looking for home runs. Volatility has really slowed down. The market's gotten very choppy at the top end of this bounce. We're into a key resistance area on the SPY as well. Um, and I'm sticking with singles and doubles, just taking what the market gives me. I had a 32% gain today on the bulk of my SPY option trade that I made today. And then I lost a little bit of money in, actually, I traded a penny stock today, which is something that a stock below $1, which is something I usually don't do. Very uncharacteristic of me. I really rarely ever trade those stocks that are that cheap, but I did today. um, and I lost some money in it. But still finishing the day green with the SPY option trade. I'm going to cover those two trades with you. I want to do a quick little recap of yesterday. I did not post a video yesterday. I want to let you guys know kind of what happened and what took place yesterday before I get into my trades today. Yesterday, I actually shorted RCL. Okay. Yesterday, I shorted RCL right here at 35.73. Okay, I shorted RCL right there at 35.73 off of what to me looked like a head and shoulders pattern. I'm gonna walk you guys through this because wasn't able to make the video, but I want to still point out this pattern. And I want to talk about this trade with you because this trade got completely destroyed when the Gilead news came out after market yesterday. I'm going to talk to you guys about that, why the market gapped up as big as it did today. I'm going to talk to you about why that happened and what happened after market that changed everything coming into the day and changed my trade on RCL. So here's that head and shoulders pattern. I was looking for us to break below the neckline and then extend to the downside. So here we are right here, guys. Okay, was my entry. We then broke below the neckline. We rolled over and I took my first piece of profit. I covered 25% of my position right there at 33.94. Then we bounced back up and we got denied at that neckline. So here was the neckline. Okay, here's your support touches on that neckline. We broke below it, came back, rejected, and then sold off the whole rest of the day. So I was loving, okay, this trade going into. I held on to the bulk of my position the whole day. This was a swing trade. I was looking for this to actually get down and fill this gap and take us down to 30. That was going to be my target coming into the day today after the breakdown day that the stock had yesterday. But then at 4:30, news came out that the Gilead's drug remdesivir that is in trials right now for critical patients, patients that are severe cases with COVID-19. Data was released and a report was released that patients are seeing rapid recovery, that patients are going from critical and in severe cases in ICU to being discharged from the hospital within 6 to 10 days. The market exploded when that news came out. The SPY went from 279 to 289, and everything ran with it. Cruise lines, airlines, everything ran with that announcement. When that announcement came out, guys, I said, screw that. I'm not holding on to this. That kind of changes things. I didn't even get a chance to see the validity of the report. I didn't even have time to look at anything because everything just started to move. This is after the close at around 4:30, and everything just started to push. So yesterday we ended up, RCL sold all the way down to 33, but then after market it went all the way to 39. So after market, when that news came out, it was trading at around 34, 33.50. That news came out and it just started to go 34, 34.50, 35, 35.50. And I was like, I can't carry this. Like, I can't carry this short. And I got flat at 35.71. So break even on the bulk of my position, a little bit of profit on 25% of the position. So it was a small win yesterday. It was the only trade that I made. And that news with Gilead, it really screwed up my whole trade because otherwise, I think the stock would have continued to drift a little bit lower. But after that news came out, everything changed. The sentiment everywhere, the markets went crazy. So I bailed on that trade. So I wanted to give you guys that quick little update because I didn't make the video yesterday. I made the video and then But right when I was about to post it, the news came out, and I'm like, oh my god! And then I was back on my account. I was like watching the stock. I was trying to work myself out, cover the position, and then I had two one-on-ones, mentor sessions with students that took up the remainder of my night, and I didn't have a chance to make another video or post a video talking about what happened. So I do apologize for no video yesterday, but I wanted to update you guys on what took place. Now let's talk about today. The SPY trade, guys. Again, I'm just taking what the market gives me here. And this gap up today, I actually thought this was a fadeable gap up. Why? Because this was such an extension move off of this news with the drug. I felt like it was kind of almost like a little max euphoria type of situation here with the gap up this morning to 289, because we're gapping up to a major resistance level, and the markets bottomed back here when everybody on TV was actually talking about we might have a depression, never mind a recession, we might have a depression. And that was kind of like max fear and max pessimism. Then we come into the day today with this 10-point gap up in the SPY from 279 to 289 pre market. And I'm just saying, everyone's talking about a cure. And I'm like, did we just go from max pessimism to max euphoria? That everything's over, that there's a cure, and never mind there's 22 million people that are unemployed, and never mind that only 1.6 million small businesses got a loan from the small business program before it was maxed out. I mean, there's a lot of things that are still, never mind the economy is still shut down, even though we're talking about opening it back up. I just felt like it was max almost euphoria coming into the day today, and I'm like, pre-market, we started to drift lower. We were at 289, 288, 287. And I loved the fact that by the time the market opened, we were back below this major resistance level. When we go to the daily chart and show you guys this major resistance level, okay, here we are. Okay, not only do you have the 50-day moving average, here's this teal line on my screen. There's your 50-day moving average. You can see it's right there, bang. But then as you look left, you can see, bang, there's your previous pivot support when we had the initial sell-off from the COVID. And then as I look back and guys go back to the left, you have all of that potential support that was there, support in August and October, and then support there at the end of February. That all lines up with now your 50-day moving average. Okay, this all lines up now with your 50-day moving average. And that's why I'm saying we have resistance up here. Okay, we have resistance up here. So right off the bell, when we were below it, and then we had this quick little push off the bell, right there, I said, okay, I'm going after it. And I went and I bought puts. Okay, I bought puts very early today. It's kind of a little uncharacteristic of me to get into a trade that early. But I got in here pretty early. Only 8 minutes into the trading day, I bought the 285 strike, today expiration put at 209. Okay, at 209. My first area that I knew we had to get below was 284. Okay, we had to get below 284. Why was 284 an important level here? Because as I pan this out, you guys can see this is that previous pivot top. So there's that 284 level. Okay, and then I believe it was it the 23.6 fib also? Yes, it was. Yeah, that's what I thought. So it was also the 23.6 Fibonacci level on the gap up today. So on that quick little push down, this is like 10 minutes after I entered the trade, I took 25% of the position off the table quickly at 233. It's not a big win from 209 to 233, but I wanted insurance on my position, because if I'm wrong and we bounce and we go, even if I'm trying to hold, time decay is going to kill me. Volatility was still, the premiums were still pretty high on these contracts. So I wanted to reduce some just as basically insurance. And then we push our way up here. We get denied at the high of the day. We put in a double top up here at that resistance, and then we rolled it over. And once we rolled it over, then I started to take some more profits off the table. Back to my announcements, guys. Here you can see I took more profit off at $2.76. That's right there, $2.76 at that moment right there. And then once we double bottomed, I got flat right there. That's actually right when Governor Cuomo started speaking. Also gave an update in New York, and that's what kind of gave us that double bottom. And I just, okay, if we're not breaking lows, I'm just going to get out. Time decay will eat me alive. And you can see here my final take profit was at 241. So again, I'm not hitting home runs right now, but the market's not really giving me home run opportunities. And I'm just sticking to my profit targets. I'm sticking to my stop losses. I'm not getting overzealous with my targets. I'm not getting greedy with these trades. I'm taking what the market is giving me, And for now, what it's giving me is singles and doubles, singles and doubles, single, single, double, single. And I'm just chipping away. And that's what I've been doing here for the last, you know, few days. And it's been working out. It's been working out. The P&L adds up, guys. So let me talk to you real quick about AKRX. This was the trade I made today that was actually a losing trade. Um, I never trade stocks this cheap, but this thing went so crazy. This thing went so crazy in the morning, and a couple people in chat were trading it also. So I actually liked the daily chart on it too. It had a nice gap to fill. Um, so I actually came right here. I'll just draw out the setup for you guys. This will be a quick one. I'll just draw out the setup. So on this pullback right into here, okay, we had previous high of the day. Okay, here was your previous high of the day. You had a real nice strong increase in volume. We pulled it back in, 38.2 fib level, VWAP. I got long right there. Take it to my announcements. You guys can see I'm long AKRX at 39 cents. We start to push, and then we just rolled it over. The stock just traded sideways the rest of the day. So I just exited that trade quickly. 35.1. Okay. I never trade these things. I never trade these things. But that, usually because I can't get a decent amount of size without getting, a lot of slippage and everything. But I don't know. Maybe I was bored today. I don't know. I don't know why I ended up going after it. It was a decent chart setup, but I typically stay away from stocks that are below a buck. So that's really it, guys. That's it. That's how we close out the week. And so small profit yesterday, and then today just chipping away, guys, taking what the market gives me. Volatility has slowed down drastically. If you guys take a look at the size of these daily candles, the size of these candles, the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trading sessions have been very, very, very small compared to the ranges that we've seen over the last month and a half. Over the last month and a half, you've seen very wide range candles on the SPY. Now volatility has really died down. You see much, much, much smaller candles. And if you are fighting that, and if you're looking for tremendous follow through, you're going to get chopped alive. You can buy calls and you can buy puts, and you can still lose if the stocks, if these markets are just going sideways. You can look for, maybe start to look for some straddles and strangles, um, option strategies, as the market environment starts to change. But I'm just taking what the market gives me for now, and we just triple bottomed intraday. We just tripped 1, 2, 3, and now we're moving back up. So we basically did nothing today. We basically just traded sideways. Okay. So do not try to fight that environment, guys. Take what the market gives you, stick to your profit targets, don't get greedy. Have a great weekend, everybody. Be safe, be smart. I'll see you guys Monday.